bikin. Oh, isi tanaman. Pelajaran tanaman.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Professor
Lenora dear.
Garlic.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Full mandrake. Okay. Anjir.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Anjir. Oh, gosh. Cepet banget.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Oke, cukup ya tentunya nih. Kolek-kolek dulu.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrake.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
Tolong dulu.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neeb. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my staff this.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Anjing, gue ini dari sekolah aja. Yes.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Right. Okay, come on. Where was I going?
Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind them.
Revelio.
I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me. You do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
No, I want to think. What?
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh, serangan.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Jadi jangkung. Salah
Take your
jawaban.
time. I'll see you back in class.
Oke. Mana ya jalannya? Oke, colong sih lah. Main oke nih kayaknya.
Revelio.
Pikir-pikir.
Does Professor Black have children of his own?
Cara. Oke, wah ini grafiknya sangar-sangar tenan sih. Tinggal detail sangar sih. Ada something lah di sini. Something penting, something. Wah, ada koin. Ya, bentar. Wangi kabel. Bukan sebenarnya mau ya. Waduh. Oh, jadi. Oh, bukan.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Basically.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Herbology.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Tak baper.
Incendio!
We must
Mati
first
Rara, mati kan
understand
GG mah.
that goes for plants as well as friendship. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the
Jangan
greenhouse
lupa.
as in the Great Hall.
Potion class. Potion class.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Waduh. Lumayan.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Oke. Wih, langsung Profesor itu bro.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Ya anjir nggak potion. Bikin potion. Tak susah sih pasti.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Apa? Steel cauldron.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Anjir. Iya, apa?
My parents considered keeping me home from school.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I don't need it.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Kok suram-suram ini?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Weasley.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Anjir, nyuruh-nyuruh.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fwooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
Sharp office. Anjir.
Keep your
Revelio.
Further instruction to put. Wait. Bad potion.
Your potion should not be there. Dowel. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate...
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Okay.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a...
Revelio.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
God damn.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be fast.
Gas. Urus kan. Ngebrew nih ini tuh.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd.
What?
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to...
Lumos.
Anjir, portak lumus langsung meledak ini.
Dragondar! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points for Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh ya, itu sekalian.
Lumos.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up.
Remember,
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Anjir pas tak padangke buat anjir efeknya.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Lumos.
Anjir ono efeknya. Keren anjir. Keren. Anjing nunggu rampung. Berbisik banget. Ini visibility gue kabur. Okay, nice. I'm done.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Okay, it's
In
okay.
addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Agar tuku
Pay particular attention in
racikannya,
herbology.
anjir.
The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew
Sip.
here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Agar tuku resep ini.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, tempat ngebrew ini kayaknya.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you had...
Heard him talking about taking responsibility. There's nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we
Like,
left.
this is something is
Sharp
very
may
potion
seem gruff,
baby.
but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Explosion.
My robes are going.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
Anjir ini.
See you soon, no doubt.
Repati sih itu anjing. Kau buta anjing. Kira talking bullshit.
I hate to see a creature get put down.
Maybe I will have hadiah untuk Anda.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Oh lumayan, keren juga sih. Ini aneh anjir. Soalnya wedok anjir. Kenapa nih sih? Bocah. Oh itu lah orang mana? Biar sampah kok iso non? Oh iki anjir culun ini kita ketubur sih culun itulah proses lanjut battle mission quest Profesor Richard Participant ini kill rosot gue gas misi kok pernah teleport gue anjir. Betul lah kah?
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today.
Big match.
It all comes down to this.
Okay,
The moment that we find out if your
big
training
hits.
and dedication is enough to win it all.
Okay,
Ready
yeah.
for a shot at glory?
Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sebastian Sarura.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Well, let's hit Sebastian dulu.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Salah aku gitu dong. ATW. Oh, ngono ki dekat.
There you go.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Sendo.
Act like a winner.
Stupefy. Potato. Is that all you've got? Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
You're better than that.
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Potato!
Stupefy.
I'm the one!
Confringo.
Stupefy. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Wah, aku mati.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round.
Care to try again?
Very well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Anjir. Kali, Cok. Kok cuma heal kah? Bisa ya.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy.
Defendo.
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Fringo. Stupefy. Levioso. Activago. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Incendio, bro.
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Anjir, lorong papat. Edan
What a
beneran papat.
victory! You've won the tournament!
Dekat lagi.
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
First update.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Okay, ready lah.
That'd be brilliant.
Okay.
Wonderful. I'll set things up.
Okay,
Remember to
kumpul-kumpul
cast
baru.
all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Gabung di hold.
Excellent form.
Mah tak hold, tarik, bakar. Terus. Tarik, bakar.
Incendio.
Ini bisa.
That's it.
Accio.
Tarik,
Incendio.
bakar, ciro,
Levioso.
tarik,
Accio.
bakar,
Incendio.
Ini Bewan enak. Nah, ini orang Bewan oh, susah cuy. Taruh ki
Impressive
bareng ya.
wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Coba jejami.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before
Damn.
challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Protego.
Apa sih? Apa sih? Capin. Mission-missionnya apa sih? Indara, Herefilio, Kompas, Ainok, Protego, Dutch. Oji. Jajaran. Oke. Dodge rolling. What dodge rolling? Map, coba map. Tiga. Anjir lumayan gede ya tahun gini anjir. Tahun gini. Wah perang sangat panjang gini. Apa yang ngetek the dodge rolling? Bicara. Oh ini. Wah.
Revelio.
Revelio. Wah ini overboard banget. Mungkin aku exploring ke sini. Something. Atau apa again. Oke, tinggal
Levioso, Accio, Incendio.
Gak bisa anjir. Emang tidak sudah itu sih. What is that? Karena something deh. Kayak ide balon-balon.
Accio, Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, sapi panggang bro.
Wonder who lives here.
Accio. Incendio.
Ayam panggang. Gak mati aja. Gitu.
Revelio.
Anjir nyolong.
Revelio.
Gampang banget tuh.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Later.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Maximum potion, epic, scrap, let's. Gimana?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Ayo nih lah, syukur ngedol dok.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh, pernah nih di sini.
Accio. Revelio.
Udah kunci loh. Serius tak cukup murah, tak cukup. Matang nih. Yang ini loh. Kita. Bisa guys.
I never thought Ramrock's...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizardkind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Oh, about your cards.
Oh, yes. Still missing, unfortunately. I'm hoping they return to me soon, but I fear my hopes may be in vain.
Alright, oke misi. Waduh banget petang. Anjir. Letter.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ravenclaw lah, kebanggaan. Kedongan. Collection baru.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. You dare threaten me.
What's going on here?
Yang di sebelum Rono ini sih. Kon karo wong jadi gini.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
What?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much.
Grace, what was it you needed my help with?
I was hoping you could dive down and retrieve a treasured family astrolabe lost during a doomed stargazing cruise.
Okay, let's go. Oh, daerah ini. TMC aturan. Harusnya sih orang gitu. Harus itu. Ceruran menang coy. Tuh.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay, nice. Terus ke sini, oh searching ini tuh orang gawe animasi saya khusus di dalam air. Kelas 4 sih itu. Udah kan? Kelihatan kan? Udah kan? Itu sih. Oh, udah itu. sekolah tuh masih boleh ya. Saya ingat deh. Berapa jam ya? Itu dive. Oh, diving bro. Betul bro. Kok pada meninggal? Oh, to dive. Type something. Tidak. Ah, wis ketemu anjir.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Dia bingung Jen.
Didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Ya, semoga. Ya Allah. Oh, cewek cantik nih.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Like that.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Render jelas. Kok ini? Kenapa aja? Oh, iki kan airnya hilang anjir. Bergumuk.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay aside!
Okay, let's go.
You're lying.
Incendio.
What the fuck?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Student of my dead body!
Stupid.
Going up! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find himself. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's just the beginning. Knew you would feel hanging back. No! Release me!
Wis benda.
Please stop!
Aku tak ada misi cuy. Spin anjir.
Not today!
Anjir. Dueling fight gitu, ana battle time anjir.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that the Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
What is this? What is this?
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallows on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
What? Oh, to be yeah. Oh, iki.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Oke. Anjir.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Dan what?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Lumos.
Ya ampun. Anjir, gigi. What the heck, gila.
Revelio. Lumos.
Under. Where is it? Oh my god, Tuhan. Oh my god, oh my god.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Udah, sampai sini dulu. See you next episode.